What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, the road to WrestleMania as the dead man, and I'm gonna find out who is the man. Is it Seth Rollins? I don't know. Probably not. Not in 2009, anyway. Also, I'm fighting Finlay, and he has to bleed. So, sure. 30 days remain until WrestleMania. So what you're saying is I should Tombstone Finlay over and over and over. Anyway, I welcome you to a fine Sunday. The Elimination Chamber is this evening, and that should be interesting. If nothing else, I'm curious to see if they try to do any kind of swerves in that chamber stuff, but we'll see. First and foremost, in our news section, though, before we get into a bit of the chamber discussion that I have here on my list, is that on some podcast, radio show, something, someone who apparently had a source in the company says that they are aware that SmackDown is currently being viewed as lackluster. I think were the words used there. That it is not what it used to be even a year ago. And, alright, being aware that your product is lackluster is one thing, but will you actually do anything about your product being lackluster? That's the question. Because it feels like, in the past year and a half, they've done everything possible to sabotage SmackDown because it was just doing so much better than Raw at the time. It's like, alright, you guys are doing Talking Smack. That's awesome. Cancel it. You guys have superstars that people like, and you're doing angles that people are getting invested in. You know what? Superstar shakeup. I guess get that all split up and move it all around, and then just, yeah, it just seems like sabotage to me. In that, oh no, Raw has to be the flagship show. Raw has to be the best. So we're going to ruin SmackDown to make sure that Raw looks the best by comparison. And granted, it's not as if SmackDown hasn't had their own fair share of missteps. House of Horrors match, just saying. But by and large, from the inception of the brand split, pretty much up until that superstar shakeup, it was a really good show. And it was doing things differently than Raw, and it had compelling and interesting and feuds to get invested in and characters to get invested in, etc., etc. Fast forward to a year in which they put the belt on Jinder for like 6 months, and it's like, people are going to stop watching, because nobody cares. So, yeah, there's that whole bit of discussion. SmackDown, you used to be good. What happened? And will they actually take any steps to make it less lackluster? It's not as if they don't have a roster that it could be done with. You know, they aren't that lacking in the roster. But if we end up with another superstar shakeup after Mania in like 2 months here, will they take all the good guys and put them on Raw again? Because outside of leaving like AJ and Randy as your top guys the last time, it's like, who else are you gonna put, or who else who's getting any potential traction are you gonna totally hose? Like, if you just started to actually push Rusev, and he starts getting hot and starts getting stuff going on, are you gonna say, oh, guess what? You're on Raw again, Rusev, and then do nothing with him? That's what happened last time. Hey, we got Bray Wyatt, won a world title, actually getting some, traction here finally after how many years of, just being wasted. And then, oh, he's on Raw. Oh, doing nothing with him. It's like, what? And granted, that House of Horrors thing was terrible. And that Mania match with Randy Orton was terrible, with, like, the bugs in the ring. But everything building up to that, with Randy burning the house down after he joined the Wyatts, and the Luke Harper stuff, and the, dissension, all that stuff was great. Like, I was invested. It was lockpick. Lockpick. Turning it over. Reverse the pressure of the figure four. Woo! Speaking of which, happy birthday, Ric Flair. Woo! That is today. Anyway, so that's kind of my thoughts on SmackDown being lackluster. It's their own damn fault, basically, at the end of the day. So, elsewhere, we have, the Chamber is tonight, right? And I know that myself and a lot of folks are saying, hey, Roman's going to win in the Chamber because Roman, make him look strong, going to Mania, fighting Brock. But also, I think important to note here is that just because we pretty much know that their current plan is Roman and Brock at Mania, doesn't mean that Roman has to win tonight. Like, I'm saying it's likely. But in the event of a swerve, that doesn't mean whoever wins the Chamber is actually going to end up fighting Brock at Mania. And I point you to the examples of Vince McMahon, 1999, won the Royal Rumble. He didn't go on to Mania in the main event to fight The Rock. That didn't happen. But he won the Rumble. Mr. Kennedy won Money in the Bank. Mr. Kennedy never cashed in Money in the Bank. He got hurt, and he ended up losing that briefcase in a match to Edge, who went on to cash in that Money in the Bank. So, just having a guy win a match does not necessarily mean they're going to actually do what the match stipulation says they're going to do. It's wrestling. There is a lot of time between tonight and WrestleMania. And also, how many tombstones, I'm going to keep on getting up, how many tombstones to bust open Finlay? How many? It seems like a lot right now. It seems like a lot. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, there are definitely things in history where we said, well, that's not going to happen the way they say it's going to happen, because wrestling. They can kind of do what they want, but I still think, unless some major plans change, at the end of the day, we're going to see Roman and Brock at WrestleMania. Speaking of which, Brock Lesnar will be on Raw tomorrow night to confront whoever wins the Chamber tonight. And to me, that still points at, alright, Roman's going to win in the Chamber. We're going to have a Roman and Brock face-off on Raw tomorrow. Would not surprise me in the least. Now then, how in the blue hell, considering this is not a hardcore match, I can't just go out and get a chair. I'd like to. How hard is the head of Fit Finlay, the Fighting Irishman? For real, though. For real, though. Because this is kind of getting ridiculous. Not quite a Baldo bomb, but close. Close. Seriously. I'm going to keep on giving him tombstones. His head is in the red on the little picture, so how long until you bust him? Because honestly, if I just pin him here, he's gonna lose. So that's just really annoying. They give me a goal here, and I would like to accomplish the goal here, but it's difficult to actually accomplish the goal here. There we go. Was that it? Yes! Yes! Now we can finish off the Finlay. It just took one DDT to finish off the Finlay. Now, after, like, what's that, 8 or 9 tombstones there? The final tombstone put Finlay and the New School in the dirt. Who is the man? It's my yard.
Another win for the Brothers of Destruction, and another eerie calm afterwards.
New School is just biding their time, Michael.
Yeah, big plans. Big plans.
No Way Out is this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss it.
Yep. Congratulations, you unlocked an entrance animation. Yay me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Way Out. We have a great card ahead for you, highlighted by a hardcore tornado tag match, pitting the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane, against New School's Finlay and Santino.
It's cunning versus brutality, size versus skill. With virtually no rules, the matchup is too close to call.
That match is too close to call? Really? Too close to call, Coach? Really? Phone call.
The man is ready to meet you, Undertaker. But I don't think you're ready to meet him.
We'll see. We'll see. Falls count anywhere. Tornado tag team match. Baby. And we're going to find out who is the man. Somehow I doubt that Vader's going to show up. But hey, you never know. It's wrestling. Anything can happen. You done it now. Gonna made a big mistake. Anyway, elsewhere in the news. Not really news because I guess it's happened before. several times, but Paige got another dumb tattoo. And not only is it a dumb tattoo, it is a not PG programming dumb tattoo on her hand. Actually, I'm going to pause it here to illustrate. She got right here and right here, it says, "Talk shit, get bit." And I'm like, you're going to be... Paige going to be wearing gloves for quite some time, I would imagine. Until she ends up finishing out her contract, because, come on now. Really? Really? At what point do we stop saying, oh, she's just young, she's making mistakes? At what point is she going to be old enough to go, you know what, she's just making dumb decisions? Like, at what point is that going to happen? Because, man, like, alright, if you're a fan of the Stone Pitbull in New Japan, I understand, get bit, right? But otherwise, that's kind of not how that saying goes. It's get hit, not get bit. But also, that's a dumb tattoo. It's just not great. So, good job, Paige. Congrats on wearing gloves in all of your appearances on TV in the future. Because, again, that's not ad-friendly. That's not PG-friendly. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. Just one more thing, and I'm sure she's already also been there getting all those Alberto tattoos removed. Because, again, dumb tattoos, dumb decisions. Like, it's one thing if you're just, you know, like me, and you're some nobody, or you have a YouTube channel and whatever. But if you're on national TV, the standards are... If you're a public-facing figure, the standards are a little bit different on that bit of business. All I'm trying to say. Just different standards. And that was a pretty short bit of destruction, as it should have been, for that match. Now then, bring me the cutscene. Show me the man. Who's it gonna be? Oh no!
With the Undertaker?
Got food poisoning.
How should I know? It was a brutal match.
No, it wasn't. It was one-sided. That was the lamest punch to Kane. Seriously. Lame. Why would you sell for Santino? What are you doing? How is that hurting you? You're Kane. Oh, it's the Boogeyman.
Of course it is, Michael Cole. He's the only one who can match the Undertaker's supernatural ability.
Getcha. Well then. I mean, he is a man, certainly. A boogie man.
I'm the Boogeyman, and I've come to get you, Undertaker.
And Kane. Hey! Kane doing a thing. Now does... Ow. Now, does the urn hold power over Kane? I can't recall if it does or not. Well then. This is a 3-on-2. Oh, no! He's absorbing his heart or something. Some Indiana Jones nonsense. Okay. Where'd his head go? Where'd his head go? Headless Kane. There it is. Okay, never mind. It's a bad camera angle. Well, alright then. It seems that the Boogeyman has come to get us all. And that's the big reveal. So, cool, I guess. I always thought Boogeyman had a good upside and a good look. Just he was kind of too old and wasn't that good of a wrestler, basically.
It's Friday night, and that means it's time for SmackDown. At No Way Out, we found out who the man is.
Oh no, ladder match.
With him at the helm, this school looks pretty unstoppable. And for one, Undertaker seems almost vulnerable.
The Undertaker demanded and got a ladder match tonight, with the mystical urn suspended high above the ring.
Okay. Sure. Select your opponent for tonight's ladder match, Santino or Finlay. Well, I've been seeing in the comments, and I do read the comments, that I should choose Finlay for my choices here, so I'm going to choose Finlay. So, there we go. But that match will be tomorrow. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel, and I'm out.